And now, your local weather expert forecast on the Eyewitness News, named Best Local Weather Coverage in America by Broadcasting and Cable Magazine.
All right, starting off a work week and school week with blue skies and temperatures in the 70s and still hanging on to nice low humidity as of the start of this week. And our humidity and temperatures will only be going up a little this week before our next front moves in Friday, setting us up for, I think, a nice and slightly cooler weekend. 70s, though, at lunch. Our highs today may be about 81, 82, somewhere in there. Sunny skies. Overall, a really nice feel. And then tonight, temperatures edge up just a little bit, just by a few degrees. North Shore still looking at 50s for early tomorrow. South of the Lake Pontchartrain, about 63 or so is what we're expecting for the low. And our upper pattern this week is mainly featuring low pressure shifting away from us and high pressure settling in. And the low pressure was already pretty far away from us. But all this will do is warm us up a little bit ahead of that next front that will be pushed in. Not a super strong front, but that will move in on Friday. A lot of people are saying, where's the rain? I'm having to water my yard and water all my plants. Well, October is typically our driest month of the entire year. We on average get a little over 3.5 inches of rain during the whole month of October. Of course, compare that to the summer months when we get close to 7 and 8 inches. The yearly total, of course, is just over 63 inches for New Orleans. And looking at our rainfall so far this year, we've gotten over 40 inches at the airport at MSY in Kenner. The average for this point in the year, though, is 51 inches. So we're running lower than average this year. And of course, it's been about 26 days since our last rain. Some people were asking, when did it last rain? During a lot of the summer, it seemed like it rained every single day. And then we've gotten this dry spell since our last rain on September 7th. And actually, this whole week looks dry. No rain coming even with that cold front on Friday. I'll show you our 7-day in a second. Quick check on the tropics, though. The two spots that we're watching, one expected to stay pretty far out. That one has the higher chance for development. And then this is area of investigation Invest 91L. So it has a medium chance of development, not looking very organized as of today. In fact, it was looking a little better organized, I thought, yesterday with our satellite imagery late in the day. But look at this more southward track that we're expecting right now. Now, this could change when we talk about models. This is, not a formed system yet, but just looking at the general indications of what might happen, it looks like it may get into the Caribbean Sea or scrape the northern part of Venezuela and South America maybe by mid-late week, and then could eventually, maybe a whole week plus from now, get near Central America, maybe near Nicaragua. Now notice the euro, you did not see a lot of green showing up on this path. That's because the euro keeps it pretty weak. It doesn't develop a strong low pressure center, but the red you see there is the GFS. So that one does have it developing a bit and still keeping that more westerly course across the southern part of the Caribbean Sea. These are computer models. The National Hurricane Center is going to be running these. We'll keep showing you these, but it doesn't look like it'll take, at this point at least, looking at the setup, a big turn to the north. Of course, we'll watch everything, and really too early to say for sure, but we'll have a few other things to think about for us along the Gulf Coast. That's why we're not looking at this as a big threat at this point. First of all, we'll have some fronts moving in. One on Friday, potentially another one later, and that creates a lot of wind shear across the Gulf of Mexico. And then also our upper pattern may feature about a week from now or end of the week and into early next week, high pressure building in potentially over the northern Caribbean or over the Gulf. That would kind of bring it out on that more westerly course that you saw the models showing. So bottom line with Invest 91 right now, certainly we'll watch it. Of course, we would do that this time of year. Long range models, again, just to kind of reiterate, not putting all our eggs in this basket, but just to look at what they're saying. They keep it weak in the southern part of the Caribbean Sea. No tropical threats for us. And there are your next two names on the list. We'll continue to watch everything and keep you updated. 7-day forecast shows a slight warm up by Friday and then a very pleasant weekend ahead.